So I'm going to talk a little bit about my working research here in the Systems Medicine Department. So thank you to Margarita and Melody and Henrique for the opportunity. So I work with Isabella, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, and our mentors are Melody and Henrique. And our project is about the effects of hypoxia and low shear stress on endothelial cells. So I'll start with some definitions. So endothelial cells are basically the cells that line the walls of the blood vessels. And they're super important because they help stuff like nutrients transfer between the bloodstream and the tissues. And then hypoxia is when there's not a lot of oxygen that's reaching the tissues, which is bad because our cells need oxygen to survive. And then shear stress is the other factor we're studying. Shear stress is basically the force or the pressure that's being applied to the cells because of the blood flow. And we're specifically interested in low shear stress, which is when there's not a lot of blood flow, so then there's not a lot of force being applied to the cells, which is also bad. And so we're interested in how those two conditions kind of affect the cell's outcome. And so we're doing that by studying cell signaling. And so cell signaling has three main parts. So most signals will start with the process called reception, which is when the cell kind of receives the signal. And then the next step is transduction, which is when